Alright, hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Last time, Sector 7 was pretty much demolished, killing everybody that was there, showing what kind of people the Shinra executives are, that they would do that. Aeris got captured, well, of her own free will, as we just saw at the end of the last video. Anyways, now we get to go try to save her. Okay. And of course, since last time I did more limit break grinding, got everybody up to level 3. Yeah. Now, for all 3 of these characters, all that's left is for them to find their level 4 item and use it to learn their level 4 limit break, which none of them, not going to happen for either one of these guys for a long time yet. And by the way, this is going to be my party for the rest of the game, except for those few occasions where the game makes you have different party members for different story objectives. But as long as I'm given the choice, this is going to be my 3-member party for the rest of the game, up to and including the final boss battle. So yeah, another reason why I wanted to grind them up to limit level 3 as quickly as possible, since again, this is going to be my party for the bulk of the game. So yeah. Can I walk any slower? Here we go with the house again. Yeah, go away. Sick of seeing this house enemy. By the way, forgot to mention it on the previous video, but this whole thing here took a little longer than it probably should have to figure this out on my first playthrough. I'm like, how do you get up there? Do I need some items from later in the game? What? Oh, great. Yeah. You just walk up along this thing and yeah. Again, took longer to figure that out than it probably should have, but yeah, okay, everybody's set to level 3 too. Okay. And stock up on stuff here. Hey, dude, I'm talking to you. Man, if I ignored customers like that on my job, I'd be, well, maybe not fired for a first offense, but I'd definitely get a stern talking to from my manager. Dude, there was a customer at your register for 5 minutes before you noticed he was, yeah. Ooh, I'd be in so much trouble. Alright. Oh, yeah, buy some more potions. You never know when you're gonna need them. And I mean, look at that, 34,000 bucks. Again, you don't grind people up, all 3 party members up to level 3 limit break at this point in the game and not have a ton of money to show for it. So, yeah. Get some more of those. Actually, I don't really need those anymore. That's right, I'm done limit break grinding. Oh well. High potions, yeah, definitely want a bunch of those. Say 18 to add to what I already have for an even 30. Tense. Yeah, I'll get more of those later. I mainly was thinking of potions. Poison, don't have to worry about that for a while. Besides, one of the things I love about this game, most of the time, with a couple exceptions here and there scattered throughout the game, but 99% of the time, poisoning, like all status ailments, only lasts for the duration of that battle. As soon as the battle is over, so is the status ailment. Most of the time. Again, you know, the exception to every rule, blah, blah, blah. Not always going to be the case, no, but yeah. Drastically reducing the need for antidote potions and other such status ailment potions. Unlike earlier Final Fantasy games like the first one, no need to have tons of antidote potions or the antidote spell, because if you do get poisoned, it's only going to last for that battle. Once the battle is over, yeah. Cool. Phoenix Down, yeah, 20 should be enough of those. I mean, if I have to use 20 of those, there's something wrong with me with how many times I've played this game. And since potions, standard potions don't heal a whole lot of hit points. Oh yeah, okay, 100, it does say there. What else am I going to spend that money on? Yeah, max out on those. Alright, good enough. And, where's, oh no, that's one screen up. Over here. Okay, she don't need that. Of course, she's not with us right now anyway, but okay, got that. Still selling that for Barrett, even though we've had that since after the first boss battle of the game. Why are we still... Okay, everybody's got one. Okay, never mind. I guess I don't have to buy any. I was thinking I still had to buy upgrades. Okay, well then in that case, do have to go over here though. I mean, I mentioned this in an earlier video. Yeah, but now, for some reason, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's tied in with the collapse of Sector 7 or something, but now he'll sell us batteries, where before he wouldn't. And yes, you do need to buy these. You will need them to get to where we're going. Otherwise, you'll get up there, you'll get to a dead end, and you'll have to come back down here and buy them then walk back to you. $100. I think you're full of, yeah. Batteries. There's 3 of them actually, not just one. And like I said, during the time I was here for the dude looks like a lady sequence, I forgot to even show this. I mean, at that point, that wire cable thing would not have been there. I guess that's, you know, remnants of debris from the collapse of Sector 7 that's now just hanging there off to the side. But that would not have been here earlier. The reason I bring that up is because, you know, you see those kids walking over here, and on my first playthrough, I'm thinking, where are they going? There's nothing on that screen anyway. I was there several times earlier. There's nothing. Yeah. golden shiny wire of... Okay, Barrett, whatever. Okay, now we got marching band music. Okay. Okay, who spray painted all this graffiti on this wall? Seriously, what, they have step ladders or something? Oh well. Somebody had too much free time on their hands, I can tell you that much right now. Oh shoot, I forgot. Oh well. Should have stayed there a little longer to capture that, what they said on that. It was captioned a little longer, giving anybody watching this video a chance to read those. Oh well. Anyways. Over here. And again, you do have to do this. If you didn't buy the batteries earlier, well, you're going to go back and get them now. Gets that propeller spinning. It stops at just the right point angle so that you can use it to get them further up to the top of the screen than you could have otherwise, alleviating so-called dead end. Climb up here. Put the second, yeah, not what I had in mind. Put the second battery in. And again, yes, you do have to do this to make that guardrail thing rise up so you can get up here. Now, beyond that, the third battery, that you don't need. Yeah, I'll deal with that in a minute. Using the third battery is optional. Up here. To get another ether potion. That you obviously don't need, but might as well use it since you have, you're never going to need to use that battery for anything else for the rest of the game, so you might as well use it. And as for this, you hear that squeaking sound every so often? That's supposed to be your cue when you hear that sound. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay, I gotta trigger the dialogue again. Picky game. Yeah. Until I noticed that, my first several playthroughs, this was one of the more annoying parts of the entire game because you either jump too soon or too late. Either way, you miss that. You have to climb your way back up to try again. It took so many tries on my first couple playthroughs before I realized that what I was just talking about, that squeaking sound being your cue to jump. Since then, yeah, I usually get on the first, maybe second try. What a mess here. Well, provided our way up here, I guess, ain't all bad, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, Shinra Towers. 70 floors, with the top 10 floors needing special key cards to access. Now comes the scenario I hinted at in the last video. want to get to the top floors. To do so, you now will have the option of either taking the side route and literally climbing up 60 floors of steps, or busting in and taking the elevators in the back and getting up there a little quicker. Problem, potentially speaking, is if you take the stair route, you have absolutely no random battles. Whereas if you bust in, you're going to have some triggered battles and some random battles both. So yeah, if you want to fight enemies or not is basically the other way of looking at that. I don't know, just to me it seems a little tedious, literally walking up 60 flights of steps. I mean, of all the times for them to decide to try to get realistic in video games, now that is not the time. They could have just had it be like 5 floors of steps and let you use your imagination the rest of the way. Imagine that you're walking up the other 55. Again, out of all the times to be realistic in your video game design, that is not the good time to do so. Oops, sorry. Flipping past this dialogue a little too fast for anyone to read it. Of course, the back route. Again, count them if you want, but literally walking up 60 flights of steps. Again, count them if you so desire, but yes. And again, out of all the times for video game developers to get realistic, this is not the ideal time to do so. They could have just made it 5 floors and let you imagine you were walking up the rest of the way, but granted, you get some comedic, potentially, depending on your sense of humor or whatever, you get some potentially comedic lines between Barrett and Tifa on the way up. And every time I used to go this way at this point in time, it always reminded me of the old film Ghostbusters, where they're climbing up 22 floors to get to Dana Barrett's penthouse apartment. Yeah. When we get to the top, I'm gonna puke. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going that way. I just thought I'd point that out as an option. I mean, the other positive for doing that this early in the game is you can get into the elixir about halfway to 3/4 of the way up there that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. But I'm not that desperate for an elixir. I'm sorry. Yeah, just in case. Save over that now. That's a couple videos ago. Alright. Way to be so subtle, Barrett. Yep, it's us. Well, like I said, some random battles, some unavoidable story battles. Fixed encounters, I guess, is the technical term for that. Granted, they shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, even if you haven't spent as much time as I have leveling up limit breaks and therefore level 20 or higher in experience, even at normal levels for this point in the game, these battles shouldn't be too difficult. Alright. Going up. Why do you always insist something is wrong, Tifa? You asked me that same question back at the hideout in the, what, second video of, or first video of the playthrough? Well, it might have been more possible if we'd taken the side route and been a little more discreet, but... Okay. Oh, okay. Apology accepted. Uh-oh. Oh, great. They can seize control of the elevator. Well, if that's the case, if they really wanted to be sadistic, they could freeze the elevator in between floors, seal off the exits, make sure the doors are locked shut, and flood the elevator with poison gas and watch us suffocate to death. Luckily for us, they don't think of that, or we'd be dead. Luckily for us, they're either not quite that sadistic or they're just not that smart enough to figure that out. Okay, these aren't the... Oh, wait a minute. These are the ones that... No, they're not. Can't use... At least not the thing that I'm interested in for the steel materia here. Which, by the way, is one of the reasons I went this way. It's possible to get a battle with one of the enemies you can use the steel materia on to get a very useful piece of armor for this point in the game. Made up 9 floors since the last time. Slowly getting there. Nope, this ain't the enemy either. Damn. Well, I did say it's possible. I didn't say it was guaranteed. Double shot. Hey, wait a minute. I don't get that until like mid-game, 3/4 game. Damn you. Of course, you can frickin' bet as soon as the double, well actually it's called double cut for us, but as soon as that materia is available, you can bet I'm going to be going for it right away. One of my favorite materias in the entire game. At least for those yellow, especially for those yellow so-called quote-unquote command materias. 2 attacks per turn for anybody who has it equipped. Master it to level, just master it completely through AP points, and it basically essentially becomes the quadruple cut. 4 attacks per turn for whoever has it equipped. So yeah, you can bet I'll be going for that as soon as it's possible to do so. Unfortunately, that ain't going to be for quite some time yet. I mean, frick, we're still in Midgard. We can't even get out of Midgard, let alone this continent, like I said earlier. Actually, no, I think that was in the attempts at this video that I had to delete for. But yeah, we can't even get off this. We can't even get out of Midgard, let alone off this specific continent. So yeah, we got a long way to go before we can get access to that. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, never mind. This ain't the right enemy either. Looked like it for that fraction of a second as the battle animation was zooming in. got heal 2 or cure 2. We're slowly getting up to the 60th. Of course, actually, I kind of stand corrected. I mean, by this point, if you'd gone the stairway route, you probably could have already been up to the 60th floor. So actually, you know, this way is the longer way. I kind of stand corrected. I mean, I believe I said that earlier. I said that this was the shorter way up there. It would be if not for the amount of random battles and fixed encounters you have to fight through. Since you're going on elevator, you're not walking upstairs. This way would be quicker if not for the amount of battles. And anyway, speaking of which, this particular enemy. Oh, never mind. This ain't the one. Never mind. It's their sprite double palette color swap, whatever the technical jargon for that kind of thing is. Look-alike enemy like that later in the game. I think it's called a Corvette. Like, dude, that does not look like a car. Looks more like a saw. Yeah. Of course, again, that also is much, much later in the game from where we are right now. Like the missed opportunity for Beetle reference. A red submarine instead of a yellow one. Granted, that would have been a cheesy Beetle reference, but still. Doesn't look like a sword either. Looks more like a saw. Okay, this should do it. Yep, 59. Okay. We made it. Of course, if you had gone the stairway route, you'd be coming in through that door there off to my left. And so again, either way, regardless of which path you take, you end up here. Just how you get here is different. That's about it. You know, and I like that they give you the option. You know, if you want to fight more random battles. If you want to fight more battles or no, take your pick. Basically. The only reason I usually go the other way is A, like I said, it is a small chance. It's still a chance nonetheless. You can see that specific enemy in one of those battles. And 2, the idea of literally walking up 59 flights of stairs, even in a video game, does not sound appealing. Again, like I said a few minutes ago, of all the times to be realistic in your video game design, that is not one of the times to do so. Feign it. Make it only a few floors and let the player imagine they're walking the rest of the floors. Damn it. Yeah. Tranquilizer. Key card 60. Key card. What is this? Metal Gear now? Key cards to open doors? Oh yeah, this card. I still remember this. Oh, hold on. Still remember this from my first playthrough. Sitting here, just sitting here, just sitting here, just sitting here. Like, okay, we're only going up one floor. This is the longest one-floor elevator ride in human history. I thought maybe my game had froze up, so I hit reset and started over. Same thing. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Until dim-witted me got it through his head. You actually have to talk to both people. Yeah. Talk about feeling like an imbecile. As soon as I realized, oh, and I reset my game and had to redo an entire sequence for nothing. Yeah. Oh, goody, this part. Stealth. I hate stealth in video games. Sneaking past enemies and crap like that. I mean, at least in Ocarina of Time, it's easy. Those guards, you know, unless you really bungle it, sneaking past those guards in Ocarina of Time should be a piece of cake. Yeah. Metal Gear games, I usually don't bother. Unless, you know, it's actually a requirement, but usually I just go in guns a-blazing and shoot any enemy that gets in my way. Screw stealth. Same with Breath of the Wild and the Yiga clan hideout, where you have to sneak past the Yiga guards to get to the friggin' whatever the name of that. Forget the name of that boss, but the comic relief boss of the game. Master Koga, I knew I'd remember if I thought of it long enough. Yeah, every time I play Breath of the Wild, I say screw stealth. I come into that Yiga clan hideout armed to the teeth with ancient arrows and insta disintegrate those Yiga clans. Screw trying to sneak past them. You're disintegrated. Now I don't have to sneak past you. There's nothing left to sneak past. Screw stealth in video games. I hate it. Sorry if anybody actually likes that kind of stuff. Again, as always, your right to your opinion, but my right to disagree with your opinion. Respectfully, of course, as it is just video gaming, nothing to get all hostile and vulgar, or not really, but rude about it. It's just video gaming. I hate stealth in gaming. Primarily because I suck at it, but luckily, it's suggested that you sneak past this part. You know, like when the guards aren't looking. That's the suggested way of doing this. But luckily, they give you the option of flipping stealth the middle finger, figuratively speaking. As eventually you do this enough time in the game, will just say, screw it, get going. Basically put, you're allowed passage through this even though you didn't sneak past. Basically. Of course, more like the game is probably more like thinking, oh, this guy's an idiot. He can't even sneak past a few guards. This guy sucks. He should put down his controller once and for all. He can't even sneak past a few measly guards. This guy sucks. And yes, I know that whole discussion was kind of stupid because it's not like a video game can actually think. Ha 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 ha. That's why it's called sarcasm, but anyways. Do it again? Okay, I'll do it again. I think it's 4 or 5 times. Whether it's whether like me, you're intentionally getting caught, or you just accidentally bungle it up somehow. I think it's after 4 or 5 tries. The game just says, screw it, get going. So again, I like the fact that they made it optional. You can try to sneak past the guards, but you don't have to. There are other ways. Nope, not yet. Okay. Do it again? Okay. We'll do it again. Okay, can't think of it right offhand, but I know there was another game. Oh yeah, Majora's Mask. Again, there the stealth ain't so bad. I hate that you have to sneak past those guards like that. I mean, for the Deku Palace, yes. But at least in the N64 original, by the time you get to the Gerudo Pirates base, you have the option of having the stone mask. You could stand right in front of those guards and they wouldn't see you. Granted, in the 3DS remake, they kind of fixed that by putting the guy that sells you that mask right there in the Gerudo Pirates base. And yes, I still plan on doing a playthrough of Majora's Mask for my channel one of these months. I mean, the fact that I fixed the settings on this game, well actually again, I didn't really fix anything, I just updated. When I started OBS, it asked if I wanted to update. I said sure, I said yes, and updated, and was gonna just do a little like 5-minute video talking about the things about this game. Until I realized, hey, wait a minute, it's actually capturing right. Oh, sweet. Screw 5-minute videos, I can do the entire playthrough finally. So, yeah. You know, of course, I already mentioned that point for bringing it up, and again, is probably would have done a playthrough of Majora's Mask a little earlier, but now that I can do a full playthrough of this game, you know, yeah, screw Majora's Mask. Who wants to play Majora's Mask when I can do a playthrough of this game? Certainly not me. I mean, I like Majora's Mask, don't get me wrong, but come on. Yeah, see? After so many tries, granted I wasn't counting how many tries that was. The game just basically says, oh, screw you, move on then. To which I say gladly, as I hate stealth in video games. Let's not mention that. What you call it? What you call it? Yeah, that's right. We're repairmen. Keycard 62. Okay. Anything else on this floor other than people to talk to? Why not? Let's talk to some of these people. I just suddenly realized I haven't been doing a lot of that on this playthrough. Since I played this game so many times, again, you know, between the PS1 original on actual PS1 hardware, or like right now, PC emulation, or on Switch, one way or the other, I've played this game probably even more than the first Final Fantasy game. I usually don't bother talking to most people because I already know my way through the game. You know, for lack of a better analogy, I know this game like the back of my hand. Again, that's kind of a corny analogy, but you get the idea. So yeah, I usually don't go around talking to anybody unless, you know. Who? Talking about the one that... You talking about the one that was down here that gave me her key card? Oh, okay, so we can get up to the next. Okay, nobody else here, I don't think. Yeah, that was us. Fighting guards. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, buddy. Oh, this floor. Okay. Well, could just talk to him, the mayor that Heidegger hinted at earlier. Guess his password, and he gives you the key card to the next floor or two. However, there's a twist to this. If you can guess it on the first try, he throws in an extra item that could be useful against a boss battle. Well, a lot of boss battles, but one specifically. So, and how do you guess it? Yeah. Urban research, or urban development, rather. City planning. So you look through the titles of these books until you find one that the title doesn't suggest anything that it would have to do with city development. Actually, that would have been it right there. Reactors. So the fifth letter in the word R-E-A-C-T. The letter T in reactor would be the fifth letter in that title. So his password would have a T in it. Okay, there is one word in his list of possible password options that does have a T in it that I can think of. So, okay. Wait a minute, before I think this is science. Look at the sign, right? Yep, scientific research. So any book whose title doesn't sound scientific. Well, you might think that one, but biology, science, yeah. It's a long shot, but yeah, I think that still counts. The ancients in history. Oh, goody. Great, I can't get my C. 4A, 5, and C. Yeah. Right. Pause video. Okay, maybe it's this one actually. It's the 14th letter, and the other one would have been H in history. I don't think any of his passwords have the letter H in it. So this one, however, K, would be the fourth letter in that title. Wait a minute. What was the subject of this one? Peace preservation. Space development, okay. Plant. Oh. Never mind. Planet. For a second I thought it said plant movements. I should say, well, this is the title right here, but no, planet. Okay. So space, okay. Space. City map. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's only one password he has that has both a K and a G, so yeah. So yeah, that's how you're supposed to figure it out. So you go over and talk to him. Yeah. K and a G plus a couple other. So yeah, that's how you're supposed to figure that out. Of course, again, it doesn't matter. Even if it's the last one you think of after guessing all the others, he'll still give you the key card. He just won't give you that extra item, which can be useful, but isn't absolutely required. Yeah. Very useful for minimizing lightning, fire, ice, elemental damage. Oh, this floor. Okay. Wait a minute. How are you supposed to get? Yeah, there's no. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, that right down here. Boy. Three times, huh? Okay. Well, if you want to get all three items, you have to ignore that there about air conditioning. There's no way you're going to be able to get all three items without using the ventilator air conditioning ducts. Let's see if I remember how this works. Let's see where it was. Alright. And a key. So we wanted to get to that door. Alright, One, two, three. Open this door since that don't count as one of them. Get one item. Ignore what you heard earlier about avoiding. Climbing through ventilator shafts again, just like Snake in Metal Gear, but okay. Okay, there's one item. Oh shoot. This might not have been the right way to go after all. I didn't get that item there. Shoot. Oops. I might have just botched this. Oh well, can always try again, I think. Besides, I don't care about most of the items anyway. I just want one for the specific items. The other two I never use and always resell anyways. But yeah, I think I botched this actually. Don't go the way I just did at the start of this sequence. If you actually want to get all three items. Yeah, because now I can't get over there to get that last one. Hopefully that ain't the one I wanted. Ah, shoot. Dang it, I didn't get the element here. Ah. I do try this again. Do I get another shot at that? Ah, shoot. Alright, well. Dang it, I know people are going to hate me for this. I'm probably going to hear about it for the rest of the playthrough, but I'm cheating. I want that second element area. So... Alright, well. Instantaneous for anyone watching the video, but went back to a previous save file and reloaded it. Redid everything to get back up here again, but can't. I want that second element area, dang it. Okay, you think I'd have this memorized by now, how many times I've played this game before? My mind is drawing a blank right now. Okay, can't go that way, so that wasn't good. Okay, this one, I think. Yeah, okay, I see it, okay. Can't believe it took me that long to figure this out. How many times I've played this game, it should be natural memory, but so I'm an idiot sometimes. And then you go up this way. Make like Solid Snake or Big Boss in Metal Gear games that climb through ventilator shafts. There you go. Like that item. Use your last remaining wall door open option to get in here. And that's all three of them. Now use this. Opening on the far right. Oh, as soon as there we go. End up back in the initial room. Now having all three of those items. Again, don't care about the other two. I usually either just discard them or sell them. That, big deal. That, big deal. That, I want. Another all material. The other two items are garbage that I get rid of. I mean, at my levels, who needs any of that kind of accessory stuff? I mean, seriously. Level 20 already. Who needs to worry about extra accessories and status elements and debuffs and debuffs and all that other stuff some people obsess over. At these levels, who cares? Which is exactly why, one of the reasons I get over leveled in games. So I don't have to worry about all that crap. You can have your buffs and debuffs and status ailments, your crafting and your forging, all go in over leveled. Anyways, Special drink. Eh. $250? Wow. I've heard of inflation, but this is, to quote Mike Myers and Austin Powers, this is goddamn ridiculous. What? Hey, I want my money back then. Screw you, then give me back my money. Yeah. Of course, you don't get the item you just paid for extremely high prices for at that until much later in the game when you can optionally come back here. And then is when you realize it's kind of a pointless item anyways. Yeah. Missed opportunity. You know, could have been something that could have given you an item more useful. Since you have to do that now and get the item much later. Yeah, just some stupid item. Anyways. Yeah, might as well. Granted, I don't think I've fought any random battles lately, but perfect place for a save point. 57.5 minutes. I'm trying to keep these videos to just over an hour or less. That'll do it for this video. Next time we'll continue our climb up Shinra headquarters towers. Trying to find Tifa, or yeah, Aeris rather. We already have Tifa. Yeah. So, yeah. See you next time. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.